for so, so many. So, okay, Bill, we are live.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you all for showing up today. Today is Cognomovement Hour. It's this is free, so you're going to actually do Cognomovement. If you have your Cognomovement ball and you're new to it here, grab your Cognomovement ball and you're going to actually do a session. And you can also ask any sort of questions that you have along the way. At the end of this is when I have a little bit more time after we've actually done a session for everybody. And then at the end, if we want to have a conversation or something like that, we can just continue on and just chit chat. Or if you have a special thing that you want my help with, you may have seen me at doing different things at different times. And if I can help you right here, right now, I'll do it. So, okay. Let's see. Does anybody, before we start, first of all, welcome all of you. I see we have some of our practitioners. Marina, Annette. Annette from New Jersey is our practitioner. She's a level 2 practitioner. She's an advanced practitioner, and she's right from Princeton, New Jersey area. And you can book schedule online with her on the website. You can find her. And Marina up is also an advanced practitioner, and she's up in Massachusetts. And they both do outstanding work. Excuse me. So you would be well served by either one of them. They do sessions online. I don't know if any of our other practitioners are here. Okay. Is there?
I think Shay is going to be here tonight, but
okay.
I want to share. Marina brought, I think, 3 people with her tonight.
Awesome.
Some of them are brand new, or all of them, I think, are brand new. Okay. But I also note that Marina Ray out of Providence, Rhode Island, Massachusetts area is also a therapist, a licensed clinical social worker, and a Cognomovement practitioner. So that's another level there too. So I wanted to share that.
All right. Okay. It's yeah, we're honored to have her as a practitioner. So some people, if you're, you need to refer over to a licensed therapist. Marina is a licensed therapist, so she can help you. Okay, so before I start, does anybody have a burning question that is just you're dying right now and you want to ask it before I get started on the Cognomovement session? You can open your mic and share your burning question so I can help you. No?
Okay. I got a crazy question.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Bill. So Wally and I we're coming out. Well, we're hoping to come out of crisis, but we were going to do the monthly thing, and then there's this special thing that says lose weight. Well, we both lost so much weight, we don't want to join anything that's gonna. We're like not wanting to lose weight. So, but we could still do the monthly thing, and that wouldn't be a major part of the. We don't want to lose any more weight.
You're looking good. You're looking good.
Yeah, thank you. I'm doing great.
All right. Well, that's great. Yeah, the monthly. Are you referring to the learning portal?
Well, I don't know. There's $100 we're getting a month. We're getting ready to join, but we want to do it at the right time so we get the right everything. And we know we've got access to that, to all your teaching when we do that monthly. I think it's the learning portal.
Oh yes, that is right. Yeah.
And then but we didn't want to join it with if everything's going to be on losing weight because we couldn't hang.
Oh no. The learning just for anybody who's wants to know. Okay, what she's referring to is we have basic training, which that's the starting point, and then we have something we call a learning portal. Now the learning portal has hundreds and hundreds of hours of, you name it, Cognomovement exercises. So shame, guilt, grief, humiliation, anger, resentments, weight, physical stuff, all kinds of stuff, as well as a bunch of different meditations that I put on, short little meditations, series of those meditations, energetic tools. So a lot of the things that you guys have seen me talk about with the secrets of the masters or other tips and tricks and techniques, those things are there. So it's a very broad swath of offerings, and it keeps growing every week. More is added.
Okay, help me, keep me, I mean, I might be incorrect, but during that monthly portal, didn't we have some extra access to you and Liz? Is that true, or yes?
Yeah, so there is there's also like a monthly class that you get,
Okay.
included just for the portal members, and it's just me and Liz, and we put on a free class just for them. So
Okay.
that happens once a month.
There's also a private Facebook page that you can ask any questions. We answer directly there. It's always being monitored, and other people who are watching and learning in the learning portal share their experiences, and you can answer them and they can answer you. So it's a nice community. It's a members community.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Any thank you, Susie. Is there any other person, any questions or anything on anything that before I get started? No. Yes, I think I heard a mic. Okay, here we go. So what are we doing today? It's all about Cognomovement. So I'm going to explain a little bit about what this is and what it can be applied to. Cognomovement is a physical exercise that you do while you're focused on an issue. Now, that issue may be some sort of emotion that you really don't want to feel. Guilt, grief, resentment, anger, blame, hatred, feeling like a martyr, victimization, whatever it is that you're like, you know what, I'm stuck and I feel like this, or your financial situation is like, I'm so afraid, of financially what's going to happen to me, whatever it might be, it can be applied to that, and you get like an emotional amnesia after you do this. And typically, if you do it correctly and do it to the point where this thing has actually left you, you have a sensation in your body and that sensation leaves, that it's over, typically forever. That has a lot of ramifications. Saved marriages, changed financial situations, changed relationships, all kinds of things. If you didn't feel the way you feel about that thing, how would your life change? Well, I can tell you that for many people, it's like crazy change, crazy, wonderful change. So it can create an emotional amnesia. It also can create a craving amnesia. So if you've got a particular food, that you're like, I'm a diabetic and I can't eat pizza, but I crave pizza, and best times of my life are eating pizza, and now I got this diabetes, I can't eat it, and I feel like really like I'm suffering, right? Nothing is good. I have to eat these other foods and I don't have my pizza. Well, this can create a craving amnesia. So imagine you're like, oh, I just don't feel like I'm like suffering anymore with this because I just don't care about it anymore. You imagine you're enjoying that pizza, and then you do the exercise, and you have this sensation in the body again, and it leaves, and then it's over with. So you just literally, pizza, a piece of toast, who cares? You don't feel anything. The other thing is athletic performance or your physical body. If you have Cognomovement incorporates your thoughts and feelings while you're doing the exercise. So we help you to change how you feel. If I have a pain in my body, for example, and I know there's an emotional connection, right? A stress. We can focus on the stress, and typically that'll affect the human body, or you can focus on the body and then it'll affect the stress. There's an interconnection. There's never a time that the mind is not talking to the body and the body's not talking to the mind. These things are all interconnected. So whatever this thing is for you, you're just going to simply focus on it and let yourself feel it. When you do that, this exercise, 99% of your attention is going to be on feeling how you feel. Let's say I feel lonely. This whole COVID thing, nobody can go on a date. Nobody, everybody's like, what? You can't go out to eat, can't see people, everybody's face is covered. You're really feeling that. Allow yourself to feel it. Don't push it away like I shouldn't feel this way, I'm going to be stronger than that. No, you actually feel that loneliness. And then you're going to do the exercise. I'm going to take you through the basics. These are just some basics. It's not all of Cognomovement. It's just a few basics to give you a taste, to give you an experience. If you have a positive experience, then there's a pathway for you to proceed. There's basic training, there is the portal, and we have ongoing classes for you name it. Everything from manifestation to, which we got amazing stories on that, like unbelievable things have happened, and everything from relationships, finances, you name it. Okay, so this is not woo-woo. It's all neurological science. Every piece of it, when we do something, it has something to do with stimulating your brain, body connection, feelings. And I'll go through and tell you a little bit about it. I can't get it all in this short little demo, but I will tell you about how your brain is being affected by this. It literally will make you smarter. And when I say that, I'm not kidding. It is you are moving information left, right, and you're also unlocking that fear, that whatever of that negative aspect is. And you'll find all kinds of things that become possible. It's basically just more connections are being made. Okay, so I'm going to start with the exercise now. I'm in showing you the exercise, and then you're going to do the exercise. In the back of your mind, I'd like you to be thinking about the worst possible thing in your life. The reason I say the worst possible thing is if I can help you today to change that, I'll impact your life, your relationship, whatever it might be. I want to help you as much as I possibly can today. So if I can make the big thing go away, that would be pretty awesome. I'm going to stop here for a quick second. Questions before I move on? No questions. Okay. Okay, so here we are. what you do is, Liz, you're on the pin, if you could pin me. So the basics of this exercise are that you're going to have the ball down at the bottom. Now that means your eyes are low. That's going to connect you with your emotions. It's very easy to feel an emotion when your eyes are down. It's the way you're wired physically, your brain. When you look at somebody who's crying, what are they doing? Looking down. When they're sad, they're looking down. So you're going to look down with your eyes. It helps you to really connect with the kinesthetic aspect of your brain that and your feelings. You're going to move the ball from one side of your body to the other. And as you move in between, you rotate the ball a little bit so a different color shows up. Red, green, blue, orange. So we move it from side to side. Now, why do we do that? Because every time I'm moving across the center line of my body, my arm or my leg, it's moving information across the corpus callosum, the center line of your brain. Left brain is stress, right brain is your creativity. So we're starting to move information. Now, what you're going to do, 99% of your attention is on the thing. If it's a craving, you're just enjoying the item that you crave. If it is somebody you hate, or a situation you hate, or yourself that you hate, or whatever that negative emotion is, you're feeling it. 99% of your attention is on thinking and feeling it. We're going to move higher and higher along the body. We say the color: orange, green, red, blue, red, green. So, and then we're going to move higher and higher and higher. All of the while, we're focused on how we feel. I feel how I feel. Unapologetic, right? Oh, I shouldn't feel this way. You know, I'm supposed to forgive. And no, feel this way. The reason we need to feel this way is it lights up the part of the brain that is stuck on this issue. So feel it. And then you're going to move the ball in what I call an infinity. This is a figure 8 on its side. You're going to move the ball. You're going to move it. And as you're moving it here, you're going to rotate your eyes. You're going to follow the ball with your eyes. That's what you're doing. You're following the ball with your eyes. I hope everybody can hear me okay. If somebody, Annette, can you hear me okay when I'm way back here? I don't have my microphone plugged in.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's okay? All right. So we're moving the ball. Thank you, Annette. As we are moving, we're still focused on the issue, and you're completely feeling it. You're not saying the colors at this point. You're just feeling it. You're moving fairly slowly. Your eyes are connected to your brain's connected to your spine. This forces areas of activity that you weren't active with related to this particular thing you're focused on. You're going to then walk in a figure 8. As you walk in this figure 8, every time you make a U-turn, you shift lobes of your brain. So we're shifting lobe, we're shifting lobe. All the way, all the time you're doing this, you are really focused on that one thing. We're then going to shift positions, and we'll do it again. Every time I shift positions, I'm shifting perspective. And this is part of my brain. This is just how we're exploiting neurologically how your brain works. Now I'm going to show you another thing that we do to speed it up. Remember, I said the spine, the brain, and the eyes are all one system. So we stimulate the spinal column because a lot of these emotions, as you're going to feel, are stuck in the body, and it's this vagus nerve that is stimulating. We're going to stimulate the spinal column. So how do I do that? Well, again, we're going to cross over the arms. That's crossing the lobes of the brain. And right here, if you look, this outer lip is your spinal column. Okay? So I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel how I feel about it, whether it's I'm enjoying the chocolate cake or the marijuana or Corona beer, whatever it is, or I'm hating my ex-husband, whatever it is, feel it, really feel it. If you put your left foot forward as well, that's another thing that helps out. And you're going to pinch and wiggle all the way down the ear. You pinch and wiggle all the way down the ear to the earlobe. This is the brain. This is the base of the spine. But that is it. And then you pull the ears forward. You breathe into the tip of the tailbone and you exhale. There's a bunch of little things I'm going to throw in to accelerate your process and help this big thing in your life to move out. And I'll just continue to boom, 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 knock them down. And you're going to learn some new things as we go. Okay, so there you go. You got a couple of basic techniques. Grab your ball. We're about to get started here. Your success has everything to do with your ability to feel it. If you don't feel it, it ain't working. You need to pick an item that you have a strong feeling about and you can access. You need to be in it. 99% of your attention is on the issue. Feel it. Ready?
Hold on just a second, Bill.
Yeah.
So everyone, Bill will sometimes look at the camera when he's talking to you, but 100% of the time, if you're new, your eyes are on the ball, unless you're doing the ears. So even if you see Bill look away, you keep your eyes on the ball.
I'm looking away for different reasons. So yes. So here we go. Allow yourself, look down with your eyeballs, feel the issue, put the issue emotionally on a scale of 1 to 10, and physically on a scale of 1 to 10. Where do you feel this in your body? This is a very important part of the work we do. Locate the feeling in your body. Where do I feel this? Ready? Feel it. Feel it, feel it. I feel how I feel about it. Feel it 100%, and here we go. All the way left, all the way right. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Now, when you go, if you cannot focus on the feeling, which everybody has a problem with it, slow down. Slow down until the point at which you can actually feel it. You flick the ball a little bit, say the color. 99% of your attention is on the issue. Let yourself feel it. Now we're going to move to the belly button. Feel it. Feel it. Stay in it. Really feel it. When you say the color, it lights up the left brain. The ball itself lights up the right brain. Feel it. And here we are. Solar plexus. Feel it. Feel it. Say the color. Feel it. Chest level. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Throat level. Feel it. Feel it. Eye level. Feel it. Stay in it. Overhead. Feel it. Say the color. All right, now stop. The ball's in one hand. Very, very slowly. Feel how you feel about it. Follow the ball with your eyes. You're going to want this ball right at the periphery of your vision, so it forces your eyes all the way over. Feel how you feel about it. Let yourself feel it. Feel it. Keep your eye on the ball and feel it. This is the point in the exercise that it's very easy to allow the emotion to build. Instead of pushing the emotion away, feel it. If you hate them, hate them. If you crave this item, actually enjoy it. You're having the best one of your life without any guilt. Really feel it. Feel it completely. Now, as you're doing this, you may have the experience where you see some other thoughts like come up. You're thinking about this one thing, and then you may see a scene from your childhood that's somehow related to this. Just notice it. Notice and be a little curious about it. It's kind of interesting. You're probably going to see many. Not everybody does. And as you're doing this movement, you're going to notice, as all of your attention is on the issue, that there's a part where your eyeballs feel a wee bit uncomfortable. Like, kind of like you feel like it's pulling, like there's some sort of pull going on. When you see that feeling, like, my eyes are uncomfortable right over here, my head's straight forward, my eyes are looking at the ball, just allow yourself to keep your eyes pinned on the ball and relax. Breathe through your diaphragm. Just keep breathing. Stay focused on the issue. Complete focus on the issue. As you're focused on the issue, and you have this where you're focused on the ball, your eyes are pinned on the ball, and you're focused on the issue, eventually the eyes are going to start to relax. They don't feel like they're pulling anymore. And when that happens, you move on. You move on to the next position where you feel a bit of a pull. Why would my eyes be physically uncomfortable in a particular place? Kind of strange. Well, remember when I said that your eyes, brain, and spinal cord are all one system. There's a part of your brain that's not quite active relative to this issue. And we're creating some new connections, creating and pruning. Slowly keep the ball rotating very, very slowly, unless you find a place that it feels like I'm getting a pull. My eyes are kind of uncomfortable. Just park the ball there. All right. And now we're just going to walk in a figure 8. Stay in the issue. Stay in it. Really feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it. All right. Now we stop. You put your ball down. We're going to do the ear portion. Ready? Look down with your eye. Put your left foot forward and really feel it. You feel how you feel about it. Now, when you squeeze, you want to squeeze so hard and wiggle so hard that you can barely take it. Ready? And we're going to count you down. You're going to go all the way down to the earlobe. And this is just the outer lip of the ear. Ready? Feel it. Feel it. Be in it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let go. You pull your ears forward. You're going to breathe into the tip of your tailbone. Let go of the ears. Imagine you're blowing that air right up out the spine, right up out the top of the head. We're going to do it again. This time, you may have noticed that there's part of my ear along that edge on one ear or both ears really hurts. That's the part of you that's stuck. That part, it's stuck in there at that place. So you're going to, for those people, you're going to focus on that place. Really focus on that place and work the heck out of it. Feel it. You have to feel it. You have to feel it. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Pull. Beautiful. All right, let's do it. You're going to move now, face another direction. And here we go. Feel it. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Ready? Feel it. 99% of your attention is on feeling it. You need to feel it. Feel it. All the way left, all the way right. Now you're up at your belly button. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Okay. And now you're at the solar plexus. Feel it. Feel it. And you're at the chest level. Feel it. Move the ball with both hands across the center line. Remember, this is forcing information across the center line of the brain. Feel it. Feel it. Now you're up at the eye level. Eye level. Here at the eye level, say the color. Feel it. Up above your head. Feel it. Feel it. Okay, here we go. Infinity. Infinity. When you do this, the ball is pretty close to your face so that it makes it really easy for you to get a full stretch with the eyes. Feel it. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it. If you're feeling a part that you're getting a pull with your eyes, park the ball there. Just park it. Allow yourself to feel how you feel and breathe. This is the part of the exercise that most people will stop breathing. Breathe. So our breath is the bridge in between our conscious and unconscious. If we can keep the breath moving in and out, doesn't have to be dramatic, just not stopping, you're going to find it helps the issue process. And when you're ready, if you were parked the ball, once the eyes let go or they feel relaxed, then you're just going to keep going. If not, wait for them to become relaxed. Let yourself really feel it. This will work relative to your ability to stay fixated, focused, feeling how you feel about that thing. Feel it. Feel it completely. Feel it. Some people say that when they try this for the first time, they walk away, they get their result, but they don't like it because they don't like feeling that horrible negative feeling. This I want to address here because as you're doing this is short-term pain, long-term gain. You'll be over this in a few minutes and not have to deal with it again. And you could change your life. So this does have that effect. For some people, they're like, because they're avoiding, feeling that way, right? It's like, I've been taught in my church not to feel that way, and they're fighting it all their life. Okay. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Let yourself feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Okay, we're going to put the ball into our left hand. Going to put your left foot just slightly forward. Going to plug your left nose. Ball's in the left hand, down at the side, right here, right about hip level. You plug your left nose, and you're focused on the issue. When you lift up the ball, right in your periphery, follow it with your eyes. Feel how you feel about the issue. Up, down, up, down. Tell yourself the story about this thing that you're working on. Tell it to yourself. Keep telling yourself the story. How it all happened. How you feel about it. What did you wrong? Keep telling yourself the story. Stay in it. Keep your eyes all the way to the left. All right, walk in a figure eight. Really feel it. Feel it. Stay in the worst of it, whatever that is. Feel it. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it. All right, put the ball down. Remember that part of your ear that hurt, if it did. If not, you're doing the entire ear. Ready? You've got to squeeze and wiggle it as hard as you can. Outer lip only. Ready? Really feel it. Ready, and 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Squeeze and wiggle. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Really feel it. Pull and release. We're going to do it again. If you had a particular part of the ear, again, you're just going to go right to that one part. We're just going to help it to release. Ready? Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Pull. All right. Now I'm going to have you turn your head to the side and yawn. Turn your head to the other side and yawn. Turn your head again. You may be feeling a sensation up the back of your legs and up your spine with this one. It really helps to release. If you feel like you could belch, belch. This lets go of the issue. Ready? Turn your head to the side and yawn. Turn your head to the other side again. Yawn. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You're going to now face another direction. This is a direction you have not faced before. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it completely. And here we go. All the way left, all the way right. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it. Feel it. Say the color and feel it. Feel it. You have to move with the ball with both hands across the center line. Feel it. The reason that we go from low to high is because the different eye positions, when your eyes are low, they connect with the kinesthetic or feeling part of your brain. And now you're moving information across from one side to the other, from the stress side to the creative side to stress side. And then when we move up here, as we're doing, go up to the chest level, our eyes are becoming more neutral. We're going to move right now up to the eye level. As we're here at the eye level, we're moving information in the auditory part of our brain. This is the auditory part, all the way from the left to the right. And now, up above your head, this is the visual part of your brain. We're going from the logic to the creative side, or the stress to the creative side. Here we are. Say the color. Okay, and stop. We're going to now put your ball in your left hand, and we're going to do the left. We're going to close the left nose again. Ready? All the way here on the side. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. All your focus is on the issue. Out. As you're doing this, you're following the ball with your eyes. You're focused on the issue, telling yourself the story. Tell yourself the story. Really feel it. And now you're going to do this rapidly. Ready? 5 times. Tell yourself the story. Ready? All right, now infinity. Move the ball, telling yourself the story. Feel how you feel about it. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel how you feel. No apologies. You can accelerate this process by even saying what you're seeing in your mind's eye about this particular thing. Feel it. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it. Feel it. Oh, all right. This is great. Push over to the left hand again. Left nostril. Tell yourself the story again. Ready? 5 times. Very aggressive with the breath up and down. Telling yourself the story. All right. Walk into figure 8. Feel it. Feel it. All right. Stay in it. Really feel it. All right. Now, I'm going to do your ears again. I'm going to start adding little things in for you. You're going to take the tip of your tongue, push it to the top of your mouth. Ready? Feel it. Feel it again. You might start to notice that the ears are stopping hurting, or it moved to a different place in your ears. Corresponding, it'll move in your body to a different place. Ready? Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Feel it. Squeeze as hard as you can. Whatever it is, feel it. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Pull the ears. Turn your head to the side. Yawn. Turn your head to the other side. Yawn. We're going to just do one quick last one. Ready with your ears? Ready? Again, as hard as you can. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Squeeze and wiggle. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Pull. Turn your head up. Look at the ceiling. Yawn. Turn the opposite way. Yawn. Okay. We're going to check in now here, but before we do, while Liz is talking, I'm going to show you how to do a posture which is going to help this continue to process while we're sitting. So while we're sitting here, you're going to take your leg here and you cross one leg over like this. This right here is this same leg that's crossed over is the same arm that you have hold this foot. You can put it on your toes, you can put it on the heel, you can put it anywhere. The other hand just goes on the shin. It's actually really easy. Again, the leg that's folded over, you grab that foot, the other leg just, you put it on the shin. This is called the Wayne Cook posture, and it will help to continue the processing. Some of you are not quite done yet. So this will actually continue to help the energy to flow and to process the issue. So as we're here, go ahead, Liz Larson, you got the ball. Just hold this position as we go and breathe. Breathe as you're going. Okay?
I've got the ball, no pun intended, right, Bill?
Right. You got the Cognomovement ball.
All right, guys. So there are so many of you who are brand new to Cognomovement tonight. I just want to welcome you again and thank you so much for being here. And as the session moved on, you might be starting to get the idea of how Cognomovement can make change in your physical body. And I recently found myself noticing how everybody's talking about transform your life, transform. What the heck does that mean? The truth is that most of us have one big thing that we need to change or want to change. And if we could change it, we know that our life would function better. That's what Cognomovement has to offer. It's one thing at a time that you can shift. That combined really does make a different life if you choose it. But this is the how for getting those things changed. So the place to start, if you do not have Cognomovement balls yet, is Cognomovement basic training. I'm going to put it in the chat.
You're muted.
Did I just mute myself?
Yes.
Okay. I just put that in the chat, the link to get some more information. If you came tonight invited by one of our practitioners, please contact them. They will give you a link for basic training to get started. It is all that you saw here tonight, plus a lot more. It has all of the individual pieces that you saw here tonight explained, demonstrated. And then we have 3 sessions, including a craving set, where if you were here and heard my craving story, you can delete your own cravings. There's emotional, physical, and a craving set. It's like having Bill in your living room whenever you want him to do a session. And then at the end, we also give you a troubleshooting. So all the questions you probably have in your mind about whether or not you're doing it right are answered in that video, and it's yours to keep. You get 2 balls, the one behind me and a beach ball style. And you learn other methods for doing it with other people, as well as a method for doing it on the wall. So if a person were also interested in later on down the road becoming a practitioner, this basic training is the prerequisite for that as well as many of our other classes. So if you're starting to get the idea about how this might make a change for you in your life, join us for Cognomovement basic training. You're invited to do that now. If you've been with us for a while, you may have heard Susie talk about the weight loss study that is happening starting Sunday. Please go to cognomovement.com /upcoming events and check that out there if that is something you're interested in. Or you can reach out to us at info@cognomovement.com if you have questions about doing that as well. So back to you, Bill.
Okay, fantastic. So if anybody would like to, either if you have a question or you want to share your experience or anything, I'm happy to take anybody's call or question anybody's questions now. If you've also been doing Cognomovement and you had a question on anything related, go ahead and just let me know.
So Bill, I have a question. If nobody talks, I will.
All right.
So we worked last week, and when I was yawning, I had this experience where I could not yawn on the right side, and it was like so new for me because I can always yawn. And I went through the evening for about an hour, and we were kind of busy, and then all of a sudden I could yawn, and it felt like everything broke through. Now, was that just scientifically what there happened?
Okay, so here's this exercise came to me during a session, and I was like, I noticed something going on. It was like, I'm having a session and I'm like, things sometimes come to me like, oh, do this, and so this came to me. And the amazing thing that I noticed was that it stimulated the heck out of, I could feel it, the back of my legs and up my spine and that whole thing, which is that vagus nerve, which is the big nerve that's, everything, right? So, so when you are half the male energy and half female energy, in the Eastern traditions, right? There's yin and yang, male, female, Ida Pingala. They have different names for it around the globe. Sympathetic, parasympathetic. So these energies that are in our body, they also will have things to do with our movements and stuff. My feeling on it, obviously, I'm not a doctor or anything, but my feeling is that you needed a little bit of time for the work that you did to work through you, and then as soon as you could turn and yawn, all of those connections on that side could start. Did you feel it up through your body when you did it?
Well, I don't want to be sexual, but it was almost like an orgasm. My whole body released, and I was like, I didn't even know what was happening. It was like I thought it was like the yawn was like, oh my God, wow. It was like, it was so cool.
You're welcome. Yeah.
That's
Well,
fun.
yeah, there's that anyway. Yeah, it is when there's a lot of pent up energy, and then there's a wonderful releases in your body that happen. So good. Yeah. Did anything in your life change after
Uh,
subtle changes in
it's so
situations or
it is subtle right now, but it's going from like well, I sing and I do this song, and I'm singing these songs this week on It's Impossible, but then I learned a new song. Uh, the square root of impossible is me, so I'm breaking through, but it's just like, yes, I'm having breakthroughs. It's subtle, but this is my thing, is I know this works so much that I'm striving for more time to be able to do this full time, because I really know that this is dead on. I know it is. I mean, what breakthrough we've had, we're striving for time to do it more. Totally.
oh yeah, well it is a joy to do.
Yeah.
It is simply a joy to help people with it. Yeah, I mean it's yeah.
Let me say one other thing. And I noticed this in the basic training, and as a life coach before, I taught breathing classes. But I will do several things, and you'll say, "Remember to breathe," and it is so amazing when you say that. It's like, "Oh my God, I've done all this stuff, and I forgot to breathe," and the breathing brings it together. It's just like that. That's why the basic training in these classes are so cool, because you keep our mind on what we're doing while we're learning all these little things, and you go, "Oh my God, I forgot to breathe," and you breathe and everything comes together. I mean, I'm so grateful.
Oh, great. Well, thank you for noticing the subtleties that
Yeah.
you wouldn't think it, right? You wouldn't think, like, it kind of almost sounds nuts, like turn your head to the side and yawn and something releases. It's like, what? It didn't anyway, or these other little things. But the truth is that they work. And there are things that some of them are just simple neuroscience, and other parts of it are like have been known to the yogis for thousands of years, that your breath is the bridge between the conscious and subconscious.
Yes.
And it's really becoming more accepted now by science that our subconscious expresses itself through the physical body. So, and that expression is a feeling. So, some of you may have had this, feelings in your body as you did this, and it moved up or down, or it could have been anywhere in your body. As the feeling dissipates in the body, so too does the emotion, and so too does that hurt part in the ear. If you noticed, for some of you, you're like, hey, it didn't hurt anymore. Why wasn't it hurt anymore? And ear is associated with the part of the body, and emotions were all intertwined with all of this. That stuck emotion. So if you had experienced any part of it, it's affecting the other parts.
Bill, I want to piggyback on what Susie's saying about the breath. The other thing that the breath does is it helps the body relax. So when we're in this session and we're feeling everything and we take a big deep breath, even during or in between, it signals the autonomic nervous system to calm. Because when we're in fight or flight, we can't take a big, deep, slow breath. But when we do, that makes that autonomic nervous system calm down. We move out of fight or flight, and it really helps the process along. So the breath is really important. Thanks for mentioning that, Susie.
All right. Thanks, Susie. anybody else want to share how their session went, or if they've gotten themselves to a 0, or maybe if they didn't, and maybe I could help a little bit. Feel free to.
So Bill, I want to give a big shout out to Tony. She is our practitioner in training at the moment, and she is watching via Facebook.
All right.
Say hi, Tony.
So for Colorado, for people in Colorado, I think she's weeks away from probably, being certified. So there'll be somebody for you to go to in Colorado if you'd like to have a practitioner work with you. And she's working hard. She's really, she's digging in and she's doing it. She's not joking. So I love the way she works. She goes for it. Okay. Wow. I think it made everybody shy, the fact that we're broadcasting on Facebook and that sort of thing. So everybody's like, what are we seeing? All right.
Let's check in with Shelby. Shelby always has something interesting to say. Shelby's in Australia.
Actually, I went to Aquazumba today, and it hadn't been on for, 4 or 5 weeks. And I was amazed how much my coordination has improved. It was the best class ever. And I definitely put it down to the work that I've been doing with the Cognomovement. I just feel like I'm just in sync. It's all clicked and fallen into place.
What class did you go to?
Aquazumba at the local swimming pool. So I don't know if you've ever seen Zumba, but this is in the pool. So it's actually low impact, but you're giving the body a good workout because you've got to drag your arms and legs through the water, see?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like dancing.
Yes.
Yeah. It was good fun.
So you had this increased coordination.
Yes, most definitely, because we haven't had a class over Christmas period. There's been no classes for at least 4 weeks. And so I expected to be rusty when I went back. And I'm not rusty at all. I've improved.
Oh, that's great. That is great. All right.
And then the other thing I was working on today, I had someone that actually, I don't know, so someone said something about me behind my back, like called me a name, and it got back to me. So that was what I was working on today, thinking about how that made me feel. And it did. It brought up lots of memories of other times in my life where people have been jealous of me for one reason or another. And, of course, their reasons are unfounded, but it's their problem. But it felt good for me. I feel like I've released that I'm not going to let it bother me anymore, that people can be jealous or talk about you behind your back. Yeah.
Oh, good. Now when you think about it, does it bother you at all that she does?
No, and I'm going to have to see this person, and I was kind of going to confront her about it, but now I don't feel like I need to. It's like, just wait and see what happens.
Freedom.
Yeah, yeah. It's not bothering me now.
Oh, how great is that? That's something I think everybody on this phone call could probably identify with. At some point in our lives, we had something happen like that. And you're like, you know what? It's going to be on when I see you, boy.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Thanks, fighting words, but I don't feel like that anymore. I feel like, when next time I see her, I'm just going to treat her the same way I normally treat her. Not even think about what she said behind my back.
You don't even be because you don't feel it.
No.
Where was it in your body when you had the experience? Do you remember where it was in the body?
Probably in my chest and gut, and it was definitely anger. Like, how dare you call me that?
Yeah.
That's not true. And yes, I was quite agitated and angry about it, but now I don't It's just a word.
And you can't feel it in your body.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Nice. Nice, Shelby. All right. Your life, boy, your life has changed so much since you first came on. It's great.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
All
You know
right.
what's so cool about what Shelby's saying is that, think about this, Shelby, in the past, without the tool of Cognomovement, you would have probably spent the whole day stewing about that, right?
Yeah, and I pretty much did yesterday. And then this morning, I'm thinking, what am I going to work on today? And I'm thinking, well, why not that? Why not that subject? It really did get to me yesterday. I had a bad day because I let it affect me. And now I feel like I've released it. It's gone. I'm not, I can have the rest of my day can be enjoyable.
Yeah, it's amazing. And now if you wanted to, you could create something, or you could, do anything other than have your time, space, and energy filled up with that emotion. It wouldn't do any good anyway, right? I think that's the thing that I love about Cognomovement. We now have the tool to change the channel, right? 20 minutes ago, you were still stewing about the thing. And now you're free to do whatever the heck you want. I love it.
That is great. That's great. Okay. Well, I'm running over the schedule as usual. Is there any last thing that I can help anybody with before we go? Any either question or something that you want my help with?
Can we hear from Annette? She's always really fun.
She's great.
Okay, thanks, Susie. So what I worked on tonight was for the word forgiveness, when it's the way it relates to a particular person in my life. And the most interesting thing that came up for me was as I'm moving the ball overhead, it's like I got the image of I did as much as I could. Now I have to release it. But then what also came to me is that I also have to lead by example. So it's like I cannot hold on to something and be able to tell others that you should do it this way. I have to be able to do it for myself. So in order to forgive that other person, I also have to forgive myself. And yeah, so this one was pretty strong tonight. Thank you, Bill.
Oh my gosh, did it exit, or you still have some?
No, it's gone. I felt like I had like a cement ball in my gut, and I just feel really light now.
Wow.
Like, sparkly and woohoo.
Woohoo!
Isn't that great? That's great. Yeah, that is great.
Thanks.
Oh man, it's when that type of thing happens, it's so dramatic. The wave that goes out from you is so dramatic that I can't tell you how many times we've seen phone calls come in while that's happening, or the other person changing completely. It's a wonderful thing. And yeah. Congratulations. All right. Well, if there isn't anybody else with anything I can help with, if you don't have your basic training, that's where to start. And we ship those out right away worldwide. So there's no part of the world we don't touch. And the upcoming on Sunday, the weight loss program, it goes over a series of days, and it's an amazing program that's clearing out all of the things that are causing our weight to stay on. And everything from relationships to cravings to all these feelings about us and others. And anyway, an amazing program that Liz has put together. And it's cheap as heck because we're doing it as a study. So for I think over an extended period of time. you're going to get classes and support and that sort of thing to help with this. It's very exciting. Anyway.
Shelby had a question. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Shelby.
I just wanted to ask, because I quite obviously do not have a weight problem. I have the opposite issue. So I would like to know what I could work on for the opposite, to actually put on weight and put on muscle, because it's something that I really struggle with. I eat a lot, but because I eat so healthy, I just cannot put on weight.
Gosh, I've never been asked that one. So that's a new.
I didn't think so.
Let me take this one. Let me take that home. So it's all the same issue, Shelby. It's body image, body shape. So I would work on, if I were you, getting laser focused. What do you want your body to look like? Is it muscular? Where do you add the weight on your body? What are you going to do with that body once it looks exactly the way you want it to look? You would work on how you feel about being too thin. What does that feel like? When you think of it, is it uncomfortable? Do you wish it were different? Work a session on that. Once you get super clear on what does it look like, how does it feel to move in that new body, do a cognopositive, seal that image in. From that point on, that is the image you'll see when you think about yourself, and your body will start to move that direction. If you see yourself as too thin now and all the things that go with it, that's the only thing that it can continue to do. Whether it's too heavy or too light, it's exactly the same. So put your focus on that and then build on it. Build on how that life looks with that body. One of our good friends who's here tonight said she would like to be a tango dancer with her new body, right? That's what it looks like. That's how it moves. That's what you're looking for. So each of those things that you can get clear on and find, seal them in with a Cognomovement session. If you find that there's a little bit of discomfort around any piece of that idea, do a Cognomovement session on that. And you will start to change not only the way your body looks, but the way your body feels and that internal representation of body in general.
That makes sense. Thank you. That's good.
That's great. Liz is the best. She's got wonderful skills. Okay, well, thank you all. Thank you, and I'll see you if we don't see you on the weight program. There's obviously next Thursday, and spread the word out there. Let everybody know, and send out the invite to other people if you get it next Thursday.
And this lives live. You guys want to watch it again or see any of the comments or questions, it's on Bill McKenna author page on Facebook. It's also on Cognomovement page on Facebook. Feel free to share it if you want to share it with somebody else. And if you have questions or comments, please reach out at info@cognomovement.com. And we'll see y'all real soon.
Thank you all.
Bye. Good night.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Bill.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Liz.
Good night.
Thank you, Susan.
Bye-bye.